the average person doesn't find attractive, do you? You know, I feel no friend should ever, ever, ever try to look down on another friend, or even in an argument, try to look down or speak down on him because of his woman's looks. Now, the way she behaves, that is way more important. Like if she's using this motherfucker, like if she's cheating on him, all that, the way she behaves, fine. But the way she looks, you should never cross that line. I would never ever do that. Oh, yo, your girl's too fat, man. You need to. Nah, some dudes get on that shit. And I also hate like when there's two friends, but that like there's two friends, 1 and 2, right? And number 2 friend goes to number 3 friend, and they both know number 1 friend, and he starts telling number 3 about how ugly number 1's girl is. I hate that shit. I personally hate that shit. Now, if it's just some smut that you don't care about and you want to laugh and joke, fine. Like some girl you're just smashing, but you have no feelings for her, and she's like a side chick, then fine. But if it's this girl, that is just fucked up. And I don't even hang out with people like that. And like people will come to me talking about someone else's girl. As soon as they come to me talking shit about someone else's girl, I don't like that person. Even if the person they're talking about is someone I don't care, that person is likely to do the same shit to me. When I'm not around, he's gonna talk shit about me or my girl. So like that person's a shit talker. And most shit talkers are saying these things to make themselves look better. Usually people who talk shit suck. Their lives suck and they're nobodies. Cause you know what, even there are times in my life where I was insecure and you know I wanted to be cooler, but I just felt I wasn't. You know, I wasn't cool. Like no one liked me. I used to try to have friends on a Russian Facebook called Contacted. I only had like 300 friends, and most of the girls I asked to speak to like rejected me. They're like, who are you? I don't know you. And they wouldn't speak to me. So, you know, at that time I was kind of hating on some people, and sometimes I'd be like, yeah, his girl has no ass, or his ex-girlfriend had big titties, but his new one doesn't. You know, I would say these things to make someone else look worse so I can feel better about myself, and I can look a little better in the person's eyes I'm talking to. Because the first thing I'll say is something like, yeah, I would say something like, yeah, you know, the girl I was with yesterday, you know, she's mad fine. A lot of guys do that shit, and it's so whack and it's so childish, man. You know, it's so whack. A lot of guys be trying to get props off their ex-girlfriends. Don't try to get props off your ex-girlfriend. If she ain't seeing you, and she ain't even doing anything with you, stop trying to get props off your ex-girlfriend, because that was the past. It's over. Especially if she left you. Where your props go? Why do you get props for having a sexy ex? That's your ex. If you were real good, she'd still be there. You feel me? You don't get props for that. So when I speak about my ex, if I do try to get props for it, it's because we're still seeing each other, or we might see each other soon. So there's a difference. So this goes to everybody. If you try to get props off your ex, you ain't shit. That's how I see it. If you seriously try to get props off your ex, you ain't shit. If you try to get props off your past, yeah, but what about your present? How does that look? How does your present look? And there's another thing guys do. Damn, girl hitting me up like crazy. Another thing a lot of guys do is another thing a lot of guys do is that if you, like, for instance, I'm just saying, fuck it. 2 things guys used to do when I was popular in New York. Was it? Yeah, when I was just popular in New York, like I told you guys, it was 2009, 2010, 2011. I had a real 2012. Those 4 years, 2009, 2012. I had a real popular streak going on in New York. That's when I was renting rooms. I had this house. I had an apartment. I had all this space that I was controlling. And you know, I had a lot of girls living here, girls living there, and we go and party. So I was like a promoter, but not of a club, but of all the rooms and place I was living. But that night, that might not ever happen again. But we'll speak about that in another video. So I had a lot of, I guess, power, you know, because I was able to house maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people at a time. 90% of them were girls, so I had a lot of power. I never fucking be like, yeah, you gotta fuck me. I've never been that dude. Find one girl who lived with me who said that shit, bullshit. One thing, that's why I've never been to a strip club, and that's why I'll never be with a prostitute, because I don't mix sex with money. Like, there's a difference between like me putting a video of a girl twerking and making money off of it, sure. Or my ex-wife, she used to be a stripper, sure. But I'm not giving money for something sexual. That's not in me. Alright, that's not in me. I know I'm talking about the wild craziness of myself, but that's not in me. I do not give money for anything sexual. That is just against me. If other guys do it, fine. Not me. Not me at all. So what a lot of guys would do is just be like, oh yeah, it is him now, but back in the day, he used to watch this and that kind of porn, and back in the day, he didn't have sex till he was 22. Was it 20 or 22? I think it was 20. Yeah, back in the day, he didn't even get laid till he was 20. He was too shy. A lot of girls tried to have sex with him. He couldn't get hard, and people would just talk about it and try to clown on me because at the moment, I'm doing much better than they are. When in the past, they were always clowning me. A lot of people clown me in the past, and I clown a lot of people in the past too. But a lot of dudes still want to get on my past. So when I run into people, one of the first things I'd hear is somebody will tell them something some hater said. And they're like, yo, this guy said back when you were 15, you used to do this and that. And I'm like, yeah, but what is he doing now? What is he? What kind of influence has he had on the world? What is he doing? What is he doing? I'll be sure to see him at McDonald's and be like, hey, how's it going? Let me have large fries. Now, I'm not trying to get down on people who, have jobs at McDonald's or something, but if you're talking shit about another person's life, you better make sure you're somewhere in life where people don't see jokes. You know what I mean? You better be somewhere in life where you're influential, or your parents are really proud, or they can brag about you. You better be in some position like that, because I guarantee you, not only my parents, but this whole neighborhood brags about me. This whole fucking neighborhood. Because everyone knows me as the kid, the kid. I don't know why they keep calling me kid, but I'm the kid who goes to Russia. I'm the kid who's on Russian news, the kid with all the Russian girls. And I've been that even before I left with the Russian girls, but now it's even bigger. So everyone in the neighborhood talks about me. And this is a fact. I'm kind of a local celebrity. Even before I left, when I was in Spider-Man, when I was in Gossip Girl, these are things I've accomplished myself. And I still don't talk shit about people. I'm proud of people who work, who have a life, who can fend for themselves, who are comfortable, who are happy, and who don't hate on other people. That's all I ask. It's not to hate. And this is a long video. This is a morning rant. I've made way too many points here, so I should definitely end the video. But yeah, maybe from now on I start making some morning rants every morning. So let me know what you think about this one. And I'm out. Later.